What up, you nerds? Fallout here, and today we're going over the D2 TWID for November 16th, which highlights include a reimagined exotic, updated loot pool, lost sectors, and more. If you're new to the channel or haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing as we are very close to 600k. Thank you very much, and without further ado, why don't we jump right in. The TWID has just dropped for November 16th. I think this will be the final TWID of Season of the Witch, because next weekend is Thanksgiving, which we have been arguing about the best food on Twitch all day. Greetings, Guardians. This week in Destiny, we are 7 days closer to Season of the Wish. So if you were wishing for even more details, you've come to the right place. The team has some news to share regarding lost sectors and ritual activities. And don't you worry, we will still share even more next week. Oh, really? Even during Thanks? Maybe they'll do it on Wednesday. I don't know. Topics for this week: teaser trailer for Season of the Wish, Season Pass exotic preview, economy recap and lost sector updates, Veterans Day update, Iron Banner last call, new dungeon release date, new Prime Gaming rewards are here. Let's move Twitch chat over here. There you go. Yeah, chat can't be trusted. That is true. They literally can't be trusted. Okay. Season of the Wish teaser. We are oh so close to Season of the Wish. While we struggle to contain our excitement, we don't want to spoil anything, but just showing a familiar face and a dreamlike place couldn't hurt, right? I guess not. Many of you, eager to understand, are making some fantastic theories already, and we assure you all will be revealed at the right time, Guardian. In the meantime, if you haven't checked it out yet, get a glimpse with our Season of the Wish teaser trailer. Pretty sure I've seen it already, but let's give it a watch.
All wishes come at a cost.
Teaser is right. That was a damn teaser. Ayo. Dragon's Breath Reimagined. From the flames emerges a classic. The Dragon's Breath exotic rocket launcher returns in Season of the Wish's seasonal reward track. This exotic has been reimagined to sow mayhem around it. Damn, I have not seen that gun in a long time. See, you right, Dragon D's nuts in the chat. That's why you can't be trusted. Let's take a look at what makes this exotic a hot item. Burn the World. Exotic intrinsic. Ooh. The fuel counter passively increases the longer you go without firing it to a maximum of 5. Okay, longer without firing. Firing Dragon's Breath then empties the counter, transferring all fuel to the rocket. Rockets then embed themselves in struck targets, causing scorch damage and periodically ejecting incendiary fuel into pools around the target that inflict scorch damage to anyone standing in them. Interesting. The more fuel a rocket is fired with, the longer it lasts before detonating, and the more fire it spreads. That could be interesting for DPS, depending on if that fire sticks to like a big target. I kind of dig that. High octane. Exotic intrinsic. With this intrinsic, nearby ignitions instantly refill your Dragon's Breath with 2 fuel. Plus, when its fuel fully refills, it reloads itself. Wow, nice. Okay, that actually sounds pretty dope. Once you've gotten this thing in hand, make sure to pay a visit to the gunsmith in the tower so you can get the quest for the exotic catalyst. Speaking of which, Pyromancer, exotic catalyst. They're just giving all the info right now. This catalyst passively replenishes your Dragon Breath's fuel faster. Eliminating combatants with this weapon causes them to spawn fire sprites too. Nice. I mean, that sounds pretty good. It sounds kind of like we have Sunbracers at Home Rocket Launcher Edition, which I'm down with at these gas prices. Season of the Wish economy and reward tuning preview. It feels like a good moment to start talking about some of the economy and reward changes coming with Season of the Wish. The D2 economy team has some news to share regarding lost sectors and end of match rewards in particular. Before we jump into the new stuff, here are some of the previously announced updates that will be arriving with Season of the Wish in a few weeks. A recap of previously announced changes. That'll be good to recap. One of the first economy changes we shared about Season of the Wish involved legendary shards. To be more precise, we are removing them. True. When the new season drops, several vendors won't be asking for shards in exchange for their services. If you're hearing about this for the first time, don't worry. This is a slow phase out. True, it's not like a hard line. And they won't be totally gone until the final shape. Vendors make up a lot of the economy team's responsibility, so Banshee 44 was next in the spotlight. Taking a note from the other vendors, starting with Season of the Wish, our dearest gunsmith will be able to focus a selection of foundry weapons using the new gunsmith engrams. Banshee 44 ended having to share the spotlight with another beloved vendor too, Rahul, the Cryptarch. Will have a selection of items offered at reduced prices each week, and now he'll help you break down some additional materials. More info here. Last but not least, we have an update for your dearest friend and ally. Your Ghost will see a broad reduction in mod energy costs. I'm looking forward to that change. Improving your rewards when you're in battle, exploring worlds, and completing activities. Check all that info out right there. New rewards for Lost Sectors. Starting with Season of the Wish, we are introducing additional rewards for completing Lost Sectors without the assistance or comfort of a stalwart fire team. While Gunsmith Engrams will be introduced as a reward to all difficulties of Lost Sectors. Select Foundry weapons will also drop from Legend and Master completions. Weapons will drop at these rates. Wow, I can't believe we're actually getting the drop rates. That is a rare. Bungie doesn't do that very often. Assuming the Guardian is thorough enough to leave no champion standing. Legend, 70%. Master, guaranteed, 100%. Thorough completions on Master difficulty will also have the advantage of weapons dropping with an additional perk in either the third or fourth column, which could be helpful in chasing the perfect roll. Yes, indeed it could. Wow, Master sounding very much worth it. The weapons available from Lost Sectors are grouped into several smaller pools to make chasing a particular weapon more feasible, and they'll rotate after each daily reset. The following weapons will be available from Lost Sectors during Season of the Wish. Oh boy. Oh, the Nox Perennial. Yes, okay, Old Sterling. The Marcilian Sea. Sanuna, Day 2. Wow, I love that they're just giving us the rotation here. Dude, nice. Okay, this is solving a big problem I have of wanting to get specific god rolls of weapons in the world pool, which are otherwise a gigantic pain in the ass to get. This is actually really important. I'm going to go for the Hermetic, the pulse rifle. The Nox Perennial, that is all good. What else do we have? The Glissando. Great, great, great. Heliocentric. Hand in Hand. I need a god roll on that too. Okay, Battle Scar. I got plenty of those. The Geodetic HSM. Combined Action. Okay, Harsh Language. Don't tell True Vanguard. And the Koronok 22. After the fourth day, the cycle repeats. That is a really good change. I appreciate that. As you may have noticed, these weapons are also available from World Loot Pool drops. I did notice that. The newest World Loot Pool weapons will eventually find their way into Lost Sector chests in the season after their debut. Smart. Once enough time has passed, the older weapons will then move on to being only available from the gunsmith focusing pool. Of course, the exotic rewards you expect will still drop from the Legend and Master Lost Sectors if you complete them solo. With the inclusion of gunsmith engrams and more weapon rewards, we expect each run will feel more rewarding, whatever your goal might be. More ritual engrams are coming. Word. The next update we have to share is about the post-activity ritual rewards you get from playing Vanguard Ops, Crucible, and Gambit. We know players want to get a hold of the newest weapons as soon as possible, true, to try new strategies and builds. That's one of the reasons we made the newest ritual weapons available for engram focusing at their correspondent vendors from the word go. Next season, we are taking that a step further so players have more agency on the rewards they can get after a long play session in the ritual playlists. At the start of Season of the Wish, ritual activities completion rewards will now include additional drops of ritual engrams. Vanguard, Crucible. There's a word there beginning with a G that I don't recognize. This influx of engrams will let players focus more often for gear from seasons past and present. That said, with legendary shards going away soon, the ritual vendors will see the cost of focusing engrams slightly changed. To be clear, the increase in engram drops go hand in hand with these price changes, and we are hoping you will find yourself focusing just as often, albeit with a different set of currencies. We have previously shared the new cost of ritual vendor focusing, as well as tweaks to the number of rewards that activities such as Iron Banner or Trials are dropping. Here's a quick reminder of the new requirements. Okay, quick reminder. New ritual weapons, 1 glimmer, 0. Okay. Standard ritual pool weapons, 3 glimmer, 5,000. Standard ritual pool armor, 3 glimmer, 5,000. Legacy weapons are 5 glimmer, 15,000. Legacy armor, 5, 15,000. Iron Banner weapons, 5, 25,000. Nightfall weapons, 5, 25,000. Adept Nightfall weapons, 1, 50,000. And 10 Nightfall ciphers, kind of a miscellaneous currency there. Trials weapons, 5, 25,000. Adept Trials weapons, 1, 50,000. 7 win Trials passage after going flawless. Got it. With this new system in place, players will be earning more Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit engrams than ever before. So don't forget that engrams being held by tower vendors like Shax, Svala, Saladin, Zane 14, and Drifter reset at the end of each season. Engrams stored at Helm vendors will persist until the final shape. Gotcha. Recognizing veteran service, Jumpmaster emote. This past weekend, the U.S. celebrated Veterans Day. While we recognize that this is a U.S.-centric holiday, we want to take a moment to say thank you to all the veterans and first responders globally for your service. This year, the Bungie Foundation joined forces with Team Rubicon to bring veteran awareness and recognition to the D2 community for the first time through the creation of our Jumpmaster emote. The emote was designed to be a recognizable symbol for both veterans and the larger Bungie community, while representing the continued support of our community who jumps into action when the world needs it the most. It also serves as a symbol of our partnership with Team Rubicon, the special wildfire mitigation operation we took part in earlier this summer in Central Washington. More on the impact and stories from this volunteer work can be viewed at Bungie/Jump. 07 in the chat. The Jumpmaster emote is available in the Eververse until the end of Season 22. All profits from the purchase of the emote will be split with Team Rubicon and the Bungie Foundation to continue to bring hope to disaster-stricken communities across the globe. That's nice. Iron Banner, last call. Oh yeah, don't miss Iron Banner. Made Anno laugh in the background. Count it. With our final Iron Banner of the season coming to a close, we wanted to provide a quick and friendly reminder to finish up your triumphs and get any rewards you want to grab. Our dear Lord Salad Bar started giving out more engrams in a recent update. True. Be warned again, he won't save those for next season. Since the point of the Stag Legendary Bow is a fan favorite right now, maybe it's a good idea to secure a nice roll with those engrams. Just saying. Next season, we will have Iron Banner Tribute. Check our September 14th TWID for the full details on this chaotic mode. As a reminder from last week's TWID, here are the weapons leaving and joining Iron Banner next season. Leaving: Dark Decider Auto Rifle and Gnora's Axe Slug Shotgun. I do kind of like the axe, pretty good. New Lethal Abundance Strand High Impact Auto Rifle. Returning the Reese Walker, great shotgun. Yeah, those are the changes right there. New Year 6 dungeon date. Is that a new dungeon we see on the horizon? God, I hope so. Yep, it is. Our new dungeon for Year 6 is scheduled to go live at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, December 1st, Anno. Mark your calendar.
When?
Friday, December 1st. Wow, okay, so the first Friday of Season of the Wish going live is when the dungeon drops.
What time?
9 a.m. Pacific. Right when Xur drops, of course. Thanks, Bungie. Playful Prime Gaming drops. If you have a Prime Gaming membership, go log in today to claim the new Playground Ride Exotic Emote bundle. It comes with Playground Ride Exotic Emote, the Sundaresh Experiment 13R exotic ship, Noble Steed Legendary Sparrow, Prime exclusive Legendary Shader. Oh yeah, you get Winter Fridays? Anno, you get Winter Friday?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, then I guess we can do it that day. Sweet. Player support report. This is never usually that good. End of season approaches. Season of the Witch concludes on November 28th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Pacific. Make sure to claim all your engrams from tower vendors and other rewards before the new season begins. Any rewards not claimed from these seasonal vendors will be removed at the beginning of next season. Known issues. There's definitely more than that. While we continue investigating known issues, here is a list of the latest issues that were reported to us in our Friendly Feet Dance Multiplier. Okay, gotcha. Okay, never mind. Friendly Feet Dance Multiplier emote is missing interaction text. High volumes of multi-kills can result in bird errors. For a full list of issues in D2, check the known issue article. GG no re. Movie of the week. Time to get demonetized on YouTube. And demonetized. We'll watch the rest of that later. Artist of the week. Pretty sure that Titan just stood up on his arms after being cut in half by Nezarek. Said something like, "'Tis but a scratch," and then proceeded to thunderclap some enemies in the knees. Their fire team was shocked and probably jolted by his brave demonstration of titanity. That is a really, really, really sick piece of art. I dig it a lot. GG, and there we have it. Kind of a short TWID for this week in Destiny. Season of the Wish is just a couple weeks away, and we couldn't be more excited to have you experience everything we've been working on. Don't feel pressured if you haven't finished some of Season of the Witch yet. There's still plenty of time to solve the Imbaru engine puzzle, earn a few more arcana. It's pronounced. I don't care. And unlock weapon patterns from Crota's End. As mentioned, we'll be back next week, one day early, due to Thanksgiving, with more Season of the Wish previews. We hope you all have a wonderful, relaxing week with plenty of cozy D2 time. Thank you for hanging out with us. Awkwardly signed, not by an individual, but the D2 community team. Okay, quick thought wrap up from today's TWID. I am excited about the return of Dragon's Breath. I hope that there are more unique, exotic shakeups in the meta in Season of the Wish. Haven't even thought about Dragon's Breath for a while. Seems like it would pair really well with a Scorch 3.0 build. No duh. Could be maybe an ad clear weapon, which I'm really hoping it isn't. Hoping it's leaning more into like a DPS type thing. And let's see, what else do I really like? This. The Lost Sector rewards incorporating Whirlpool drops. I've always wanted kind of a really reliable Whirlpool weapon farm. I think I was talking about that on Twitch today. But that is a pretty good solution because there are more ways than ever to earn exotics in D2 right now. We don't really need the exotics to be tied to Lost Sectors. They are kind of begging for a repurpose. I like that when new loot enters the Whirlpool, we have the opportunity to maybe get lucky and get it early, and if not, they will enter the Lost Sector pool. That's kind of where my hype over today's TWID sort of ends. Just kind of two small dubs, but whatever. Thanks for hanging out, enjoying today's video on YouTube. We will do a TWID waiting room again next week on Wednesday. Hope to see you there.